And now before we get into specific violation chat with Eileen regarding mold and lead paint, I did just want to mention heat season, specifically heat and hot water violations, which I mentioned briefly before, because we, as of October 1st, are smack in the beginning of heat season. So many of you may know that heat season is officially October 1st through May 31st. And of course, hot water is required year-round at properties, but they do have similarities between heat and hot water violations, so that's why they're lumped together. But heat violations specifically can be issued during this time of year. Now, when they are issued, an owner may satisfy a heat or hot water violation by submitting correction alongside a $250 initial fee, depending on whether or not it was the first issued during the current or prior season, or the hot water violation was the first issued of its kind during the current or prior year. So again, you can take care of this rather expediently if it is the first violation for the property of that type within either the season for heat or the calendar year for hot water. And if not, it's important to note that if there are a number of heat and hot water related violations that are building up against a property, HPD may seek to commence litigation, which I know Eileen is going to talk about in detail in just a little bit. And when it comes to heat and hot water, HPD can actually seek out the following penalties: $250 to $500 per day for an initial heat or hot water violation. That's the first. So if a heat or hot water violation goes unresolved, HPD can seek litigation requesting fees of up to $500 per day for each day it stays open, or $500 to $1,000 per day for each subsequent heat or hot water violation. Again, why it's so important to know about complaints as soon as they occur, especially when they're heat complaints, so you can resolve it as quickly as possible, making sure you don't get that violation, or if there is a heat violation, making sure that you're able to know about it quickly and resolve it within that 24-hour time frame and avoid these very hefty fines that can build up. So a really important point, again, before we move on to other types of violations.